Hey everyone, I am here. There we go. Sorry, I was running a little behind, like it seems like always. But that's okay. I am now ready to start. Awesome. No, that makes sense. I figured I forgot to turn off my sound. There we go. So today we are going to work on some nature drawings. So we're going to also work on some bookmarks as well. So I got 3 pieces of what are these called? I think it's like water paint paper. Yeah, it's watercolor paper. And then I cut them up so we can make a couple of those, and then we're going to make some daisies today. So I did put up on the side, you can see the pictures, the book that I'm using. I mentioned it a couple times on the stream, but every time I went to go show the book on stream, I think I got distracted. I also got closed captions going, so you can go ahead and pick the closed captions button and you should be able to have closed captions. Perfect. Alrighty. Okay, so let's start. So I am just following the watercolors, color in nature. It's 20 beginner friendly projects. So we're going to go through this book and yeah, have some fun with it. Do some learning. So we're going to make a couple daisies. So it does tell you what colors you need for the picture that you're going to end up doing. I do not have that yellow though. I've looked at both of my sets and I don't have it. But my yellow looks close to the yellow that it's being used. So I'm going to use the lemon yellow instead. Then I have my brushes and everything else. Oh, one moment. Too long. There we go. So we're going to get started. Perfect. So it just teaches you. So it says stencil in. So we're going to use our pencil. I'm going to also make this a little brighter. There we go. And we're going to make 2 of them. So I suck at circles. I know that they said it doesn't matter if you're good at circles or not. I suck at them. So I'm just going to use this to kind of just give me a little bit of an idea and a trace. So that's the full size of the daisies that we're doing. So we're just making 2 of them. There we go. We will erase it after we do the marker in, but there we go. I'm just going to make these a little darker so you guys can see and make it a little easier also to erase it. So we did the outer circle. The next that we got to do is the inner circle. So this circle right here is just going to tell us where we draw up to. So that is the full size of what the daisy will be. And I'm just going to do the other side here. Oh, I realized I don't even have noise on. I was trying to figure out why it was so quiet. There we go. There. So what the book is telling us to do is sketch the basic steps. So with your pencil, you're going to sketch the foundation of the painting. So it's just saying this is the time to make the mistakes. So you can fix it up now. So just telling you why we do the first part in pencil. Because you can't fix it when ink and paint goes on it. Which makes sense. And then I'm going to grab, right here. So there's one. I feel like that's too big. So I'm going to just erase it and I'm going to make a smaller circle. Best I can. Oh, that's better. So we're still working. Oh, hit the mic. For good luck. There we go. We're still working on just the first part. Probably could have put that a little bit more down, but that's all right. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Hoping you guys can see it, but we will see. So now this next step is stenciling in the petals and a bunch of the other stuff. So we're gonna do, it looks like we put a giant circle in the middle. There we go. And so what it's telling us is the next we begin drawing the petals out of the center of the circle to the edge of the outer circle. Daisies have between 15 and 30 petals, so we have to aim within that range. The petals don't have to be perfect. The more irregular the petals are, the more natural they look. Once the petals are complete, add a small dot in the center. Oh. Well, I did the small dot first. So, that's okay. Alright. So we're going to work on drawing some petals. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. My daisies are gonna look ugly, but that's okay. 5, 6, this one's 7, 8, 9, hoping you guys can see it well. So that was 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so this one has 20. So that is our first daisy. I do hope you guys can see it well, so. There we go. Perfect. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make the other one over here. So we're going to add, again, another 15 to 30 petals. So this one was 20. So let's start. So that's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Not bad. And we got the dots in them. So that is the second step. So that's kind of what we've done. So there's only a couple steps in these, so it's not too bad. Okay, so what we're going to do for step 3 is add ink to the center. If you look really close to all the references photos, you'll notice that there's an interior part of the flower. There's a cluster of smaller circles surrounded this cluster, and there is even a smaller dot to fill up the rest of the inner circle. So it's just saying, start with a center dot we sketched in step 2 and work your way out. So they're telling us to grab our marker and do dots, and kind of trace around there and then fill in with little circles. So we're going to give that a go. So I don't need my pencil right now. And like I said, they're going to be interesting. They do look not like daisies, but they'll probably look a lot better when we add a little bit more. Looks like they're very, 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 very bloodshot eyes. Okay. So do that, and then circle is all the way around. Oh, sorry, I don't mean to pop my head in the camera that way. So we have a couple clusters. I'm just gonna go one more. There we go. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of trace around here. A little shaky. That way it kind of looks a little bit more natural and it doesn't look too circly. Still looks like an eye. And then we're gonna add some like circle dots to it, so different sizes. We're just gonna add circles to it all over. So we're just gonna literally draw a bunch of little circles all in there. What I'm gonna do is just maybe see, because I just want to make sure you guys can actually see what I'm doing in that area. So I'm just gonna lower the camera a little bit. And as you can see, I'm just adding little weird dot patterns there. So they just want dot patterns all the way around, just in that. And then a little bit of lines as well. So that's what we're going to do. And it just says to put it in like random areas. So it says the center of the dot features the cluster of small circles, tiny dots surrounding the small like thing. So it's just these ones is what we're doing, is what it's saying on the page right here and here, if you're trying to figure out. Yeah, we're just using that to kind of help give us an idea on how to draw things. I'm happy I got the book though. Hey, long time no see. How are ya? There we go. So that. Oh, that's not good. I'm sorry you got sick again. Hopefully nothing too bad. And that is what we have in the middle. What I'm gonna do is, I think, move this a little bit this way so I can see it a little easier. Flu sucks. I'm sorry. What am I drawing? I'm drawing daisies. So I got that book that you can see on the screen that just teaches you how to do watercolors, like simple drawings. So I'm just doing the daisy. Though right now it looks like a weird messed up eye. I figured it can't hurt. Maybe it'll help with the confidence level with freehanding, right? There we go. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And then I figured it can't hurt to show people what I started at the beginning of the year and end at the year, right? See the improvements. Okay, we're just gonna trace around here. Make sure it doesn't look that nice. Because in the book it tells us to make it look a little messy. And sometimes it's kind of nice because it gives a nice idea of what to do. Because sometimes I'm like, I don't know what to draw. And then I stay up late trying to figure out what to draw. Have you used any of those books before? No, that's fair. I remember as a kid, I had books to teach me how to, like, draw faces more like, animated styles. Like how they would do, like, manga drawings. I did, and then I haven't done them in like 10, 15 years. Because I used to do it a lot when I was a teenager. And now, no, I haven't done it in a while. I thought about maybe getting another book and trying it again as an adult on stream. Can't hurt. So that's the inside of that one. I always enjoyed drawing. I find it very relaxing. There we go. Okay, so this one tells us for part 4 is we're gonna put in the petals. So we're gonna draw with ink in the petals, and then we're gonna wait a little bit and then erase all the pencil that we put in. There we go. How have you been surviving at home with being sick? Just been hiding? There we go. Oh yeah, no, the coughs are the most, that's fair. I can understand that. And it seems like the coughs always like to stay a little bit longer. There we go. That's good. Oof. Yeah, that cough's really lingering. Oh no! Hopefully they understood that you weren't trying to give it to them. I'm so sorry, that sucks. Your little one didn't get it, right? Or did she get it and she's good now? Yeah, that makes sense. It is that time of year. Aw, poor girl. Sorry, just getting myself comfy. Aw, that sucks. So she got sick And then, yeah, spread it everywhere. That makes sense. Still sucks. Mm-hmm. No, that makes perfect sense. Okay, awesome. So we got first one partly done. So we're going to do the other one. That way that can dry and we can erase it afterwards. There we go. Are things still nice and cool out there, I'm guessing? Kind of weird. We're actually going through like a warm weather spell right now. It's not as cold as it normally is. It's nice. Oh yeah, we got snow. Do you guys got snow on your ground? Our snow is on the ground. It also is kind of melting right now because it's a nice warmer day. But our snow is kind of frozen. Oh, okay. That's neat. I didn't know that. Alright, but that's still kind of nice though. Or do you wish that you got snow? That's fair. At this point, I'm just used to the snow. But it would be nice to see the ground. Yeah, good point. Yeah, because you guys, right now, you were saying before you get about 2 hours of sun right now, at most. Oof, that sucks. Right now, we probably get. We're lucky. We're probably getting about 6 hours of sunshine right now. I know, so that's kind of nice. Hopefully, it means it's an early summer for everyone. Oh, yeah, 6 hours is pretty good. So, before it was a bit shorter. Around Christmas time, I think we were getting about 4 to 5. Or just a bit before, and now we're getting about 6 hours, which is lovely. I'm hoping it means that we get an early Summer. Wonder if I should add another daisy in there. Yep. The solstice was on the 21st, and that's the longest day of the year. That it is dark, and then it starts to lighten up again. There we go. I figured I'll just add another one. So I do hope we kind of get an early summer. I would love that. Alright, so we added all that. Now we're just going to erase all the pencil marks. I hope so. I'm hoping that it's not as bad as last year. Last year we just had a month of like heat waves. It was just a straight heat wave and it sucked. So hopefully it's not so bad. And then the snow melts and I can sit outside on a pool or blow up the pool again and then sit out there. Yeah, it is yucky when it gets too hot. I think last year it got to the highest was, I think, 38. So you just felt like you were sweating and dying the whole time. I know it got warmer than that. That's just what I decided to only pay attention to. If I saw it was higher than that, I just would rather not look. There we go. So we got one daisy erased. Now it's time for the other daisy to get erased. It can. It does. But, a lot of us don't have AC. So I have a portable AC unit in my house that gets put in the kitchen and it warms up or cools down the kitchen and the living room area. And then we just keep the lights off or hide in the basement because our basement is cool enough to hide in there. Yeah. So we have debated putting in AC, but it's so expensive to put AC in. So we just have the one portable one. There we go. So we've erased everything. So those are what our daisies look like so far. And then what I would do also is like, I literally bought a little swimming pool last year. It was an expensive one. It's literally a little one. It's like a child's pool. And I just float in it on one of my floaties with my feet in the water and I just relax. So that also helps. One day we will get an AC unit, but not today. They're a bit expensive. So we just have a little one. Okay, that's not too bad. I don't think I need a natural pencil for this part. So this part is just saying that we're going to draw little lines in the petals so it looks more realistic. So like I have a little swimming pool that I hang out in, and like I said, it does pretty good. And then the dog also has a swimming pool that he hangs out in as well. So we're just drawing some lines on there. And then the lizard also hangs out in one of the pools. Oh. We did at one point. Because we got a new one because the other one was so old that it was breaking down. But it costs a lot of money to run them. So that's another thing that you gotta be careful with. So like I think during that month of that heat wave, it was cost us $500 to keep the house cool with the 2 AC units. Yeah. So we are now only going to be running one, but we don't even have the other one right now. So that's fine, but yeah, it can be very expensive to run them. Yeah. But a lot of the time we hide in our basement, or I hide in the pool. The dog hides in his pool a lot of the time, or in the basement as well. The lizard's the most happiest out of them all. He doesn't care. He's just happy that it's boiling hot out. And then we have little fans that are also in our like offices and stuff, so it gives us cold air. Oh yeah, he loves it. He like roams and acts like it's the best thing in the world. Though at one point I know he stopped enjoying the heat wave because it was too warm for even him. But our bearded dragon likes colder weather. But he's used to a climate of cold weather because he was born here. Hopefully. I hope not. And if it is, it's just 1 month. And I will literally be hiding in a pool. Though I know I'll be complaining about it a lot when it happens. You guys get a mild summer, right? Like, I think you guys get to like 23 degrees at most. If I'm not mistaken. There we go. Oh, that's not bad. Never mind. That's not too bad. That's like a nice fall day out here. Or a spring day. Spring day. Nice spring day. Well, I guess it makes sense. Yeah, we've gotten snow in the middle of summer too. We got snow in August as well. But our summers usually is a lot shorter. But it makes sense with how north you are. So there we go. So we got those done so far, and then we added little lines to the pebbles to make it look a little better, like they said. And now we're going to paint. So this is going to be fun. Am I? I guess so. But I think it's just where we are on the globe, I think. Like, I think we're closer to the equator than you are, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I know I did not do well in look, I can't even pronounce it. Starts with a G. It's on the tip of my tongue. Yeah. That's alright. Yeah, I know. When you look at the map, it just makes it look like it's just right there, right? Alrighty, so I got my 2 colors. And... oh, where did I put it? There it is. Mm-hmm. Geography. Geography. There we go. Now I can say it. So the book was saying that I should have 2 different types of paintbrushes between different sizes. So my small paintbrush should be between size 0 and 2, so I grabbed a 1. Oh, that's not good. You go take care of that. That's important. Chipped teeth hurt. I would know. Oh, I hope you did it. And then they said to use another brush medium between 3 and 7, so I just grabbed a 4. Oh, that's not good. You should go check it out. Go to the mirror and take a look. And then probably call the dentist if it is chipped. Sorry, now I'm playing with my fingers. Oh, right, because it's too late at night to call. So you would have to call in the morning. I've had that happen to me too. It sucks. I'm so sorry. Just gonna take a bit of yellow. Put it in my thing. Yeah, go take a look in the mirror. Maybe see if you can see if the tooth is broken or not. That's usually the best thing. And then, yeah, I forgot that it would be late, so you would have to call in the morning. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know those suck. I've, like, chipped and broken a bunch of teeth, too. I think last year I broke 4 teeth. Chipped. Like, chipped and broke. Okay, what I'm gonna do is, it says it's time to paint. So they use the cadmium yellow to cover the center of the flower, and the eye coat shade that makes a daisy string. Let this layer dry completely. So we're gonna paint it over, let it dry. Like I said, I couldn't find that yellow that that's in both of the sets that I have, so I'm using lemon yellow, which is the closest shade I have to cool, I'm painting the book to it. I'm just gonna move my I'm gonna actually clean off the smaller paintbrush, and I'm gonna use the bigger paintbrush to fill it in. I'm just gonna give this a clean. I'm gonna grab the bigger size paintbrush. I'm gonna empty out this one. So this one's just the fresh water. And then I have another one right there that I'm gonna use for cleaning the brushes. Okay, so we're gonna paint in the center. Gonna add a little bit more paint. Wrong yellow. I'm glad I looked before I pushed down. There we go. I'm just gonna add a little bit more paint. Give that a good mix. Hopefully her tooth is fine. There we go. I did not have enough yellow in the paint. So we're just gonna paint in the middle. There we go. And then we're gonna paint in the other one right here. So I know there we go. Almost done painting in that yellow. Okay, perfect. Now I'm gonna clean my paintbrush. I'm gonna put the yellow back because I don't need it at this moment anymore. So I'm gonna give the paintbrush a clean. And then it just wants us to dry it, like wait for it to dry a little bit. Because then we're going to be adding the yellow archer to around here and there and there. So we're just going to give it a minute for it to dry. So I'm just going to get our thing nice and clean. Probably will be using the smaller paintbrush for this though. They actually look pretty good though. I'm actually very impressed with how well they're coming out. Because I didn't think they would be that good. Because I was drawing them. Awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and just kind of pat it. So that way it kind of dries a little bit more. There we go. And then we're going to grab our orchard yellow. And pop a little bit there. Grab some fresh water. Pour that in. Give it a mix. And then so feels a bit dry, so it should be okay. And so it says for step 7, it says create depth, so the center of the daisy isn't perfectly flat. So it is important to add some shading to it so there is some dimensions. Once the light yellow layer is totally dry, add the yellow orchard to the edge and the middle of the daisy center to give the illusion that it's like a little deep. Okay, so that's what they said. So right there, that's just what we're going to be doing. I also painted a little bit in the book by accident. Go me go. So we're going to add a little bit of depth to it. Paint it in a bit around. And a bit there. There we go. Found it. Oh, that's good. Are you all right? Is it a bad crack or break? We're going to do a little bit of depth to this side as well. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I understand. I broken one of my teeth at like the front teeth as well. I am so sorry. It sucks when that happens. I take it you have to just call them tomorrow, like the dentist tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can understand how much that sucks. My teeth always like to break when the dentist is closed. Seems to just how it goes, which sucks. And then what I'm gonna do is pat. But I'm sure they'll be able to fix it up good. All right. So now we're gonna add the petal shadows. Wow, I can't speak. So what we're gonna do is for the final step is we'll just add a mix of cool shadows to it to make it look. Oh, to create the mixture, we're gonna grab burnt umber and uranium blue and mix it down and water them down quite a bit so it becomes a light blue shade. Then add the light wash shadows to each part of the petals where the branches are from the center. So just around here. Oh, water damage too? I'm so sorry. Yeah, I know. It feels like when it rains, it pours, doesn't it? Well, I hope you guys didn't have much water damage. umber. No, cobalt. Iranian blue. So yeah, that would be a costly mistake. Or costly thing. Oh, I'm so sorry. That just seems miserable. Oh, I'm just holding the blue in my hand. Okay. So it says we gotta mix these two. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm guessing what they had to do is literally do all the rewiring to your house. No, I don't blame you. So are you guys like looking at a new place or... Oh, that's good. At least insurance is covering it. That still sucks though. Holy smokes. Oh, that's even the worst part. Because if you were home, you would hopefully be able to know. Oh, I'm so sorry. Water. Water, water, water. Sorry. Water it down. Was this during, like, the holidays? Keep watering it down. Oh, that's even worse. It literally says watered down. But I think I put too much brown. Oh. So that was your Boxing Day. Oh, that's just... Oh, I'm so sorry. That sucks. Oh, that's good. At least they took the blame for it. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna add... That still sucks. Are you guys at least staying with family? Oh, that's good. At least someone's helping you guys. Still, that sucks though. Yeah, no, don't worry, I understood. Oh, it's that bad of a damage that it just ruined the whole house, hey? So now you guys have to... Are you planning on buying a new one? Because I thought, like... Because you guys owned the old house before, right? Yeah, it was an old house. Yeah, it's a oh, that's fair. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that makes sense. Because, yeah, you guys have the wood houses out there. Oh, that's a shame, though. Oh, right, yes, it was his home. But that still sucks. Oh, good. Congratulations on that. Have you guys planned the date? Are you guys getting ready to plan the date? Oh, really? So you guys are thinking of just picking up and going elsewhere. Good for you. Do you have an idea of where you're thinking of going? Oh, nothing wrong with that. Oh, that's exciting. No, there's nothing wrong with that. Good for you guys. Oh, perfect. So you guys don't really have to worry too much. Oh, I'm leaking. There we go. No, that's fair. It's completely fair. Sorry, I am just taking off the tape that I use for the water. No, that's fair, because, yeah, you would be around more people as well, right? it can be one of those, we did it, we've done, uh, time to go back home, or just stay. You never know. Mm-hmm. No, that makes sense. That's exciting, though. Ooh, that would be wonderful, wouldn't it? There we go. That's what we got so far with our little daisies. So I take it it's just still all in the talks of trying to figure out where to go and things like that. Have you guys told family yet? Yes, I am. Thank you. So that's what it says to do with the daisies. So that's what I did with the daisies. I think I made the blue too blue, but that's okay. Because I don't expect it to be exactly matching that daisy there, so. That's fair. Oh, they just don't know what to think about it right now. They're like, okay. Nothing wrong with that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to dip my brush in this a little bit. Ah, that makes sense. There we go. Sorry, what I pulled out was the thing that helps clean the brushes. So I'm just giving this brush a clean and a reshape. No, nothing wrong with trying something new. We only got one life really to live, so we gotta enjoy trying right to live. No, that's fair, yeah, because I forgot that your brother-in-law passed away last year. I hope things are going okay for you guys. That's still hard, though. And yeah, the house is kind of the last straw, so it can't hurt to try new things, right? Like, really, the worst thing that could happen is you guys go back home earlier than you expect, right? But good for you guys. That's always exciting. Mm-hmm. There we go. Know what? I don't blame you for trying to make it a happy year. That is probably a smart thing to do. Especially with what's been going on, right? Good for you guys. I'm glad you're not letting it affect you too bad. Oh, good. That means, I think it was you that was telling me that you guys were working on the Harry Potter Legos. So now you guys can do that, right? There we go. Good for you. That's a good way of putting it and seeing it. Yep, and be there for each other. That's the best that can happen. There we go. All right, I will be right back though. I am going to take a quick, short little break, and then we're going to work on the bookmarks. Oh, good for you. That is so exciting. I'm happy for you. All right, everyone. I will be back in a few moments. There's my bee right back. Alrighty, I am back. Ooh, nice. Those are nice places. Yeah, Spain would be warm, but Spain is beautiful. It is hot. Sorry, I'm just itching my arm. Spain is hot. A lot of places are warm. Were you thinking of like being maybe in the Mediterranean where it's still warm but cool enough? So it needs to be hot and not a dangerous place. Not a lot of wild animals or dangerous people. Um, what about Malta? I don't know about the people though. Normally they're not bad. So Malta actually has the lowest crime rate compared to other European countries. Malta is also a little island. So they do say that here and there there's pickpocketing, but that's like nothing, and they don't have many violent crimes. So yeah, they're saying it's safe. And it's nice and warm. You won't get any snow there. And then you'll be right on the water because Malta's literally an island in the Mediterranean. Oh, okay. That's fair. Um, Greece is out of the question. No, that's fair. I don't think I've run into anything bad there, but I don't know much about them. Okay, let's get this. So those are done. What is their education system like? Because you got to think about that too. Because, like, even though if you're not planning on staying there permanently, there might be a chance that your kid's in education there. So you should take a look at that as well. Because you never know. Like, sometimes it might be you're there for 5 years, sometimes you're there for 10 years. You never know. Sorry, I'm just throwing out ideas. You can tell me to stop. Oh, that's good. Okay. Let's do some more drawings. So I'm going to put... Yeah, so that's what they were saying with Malta. Has a lot of tourist pickpocketing. It wouldn't surprise me if that also has it. Greece, I just know they will just... They're not nice. Do they... Is that their main language they speak, or... Ah, that makes sense. Just gonna borrow this. There we go. Okay, so you don't want to live in a touristy area. You want to live more local. Yeah, I figured. I was about to say you're missing Switzerland, because yes, Switzerland's on that list as well. I knew about Denmark. I knew about Netherlands. I didn't. I knew about Norway and Switzerland, but I did not know Finland, Iceland, and Australia was on there. Oh, okay. Yeah, you gotta also look for what's feasible to pay for. That makes sense. Sorry. Oh, that did not work. Oh, my mistake. Sorry. I didn't realize I read that wrong and said it the wrong place. That makes sense. Sorry. Well, that makes sense why I would not know that was on there. There we go. I'm just making little circles. Mm-hmm. Looks beautiful, too. Yeah, that makes sense. Norway would be more like you being at home. Finland, I'm guessing, is close enough that you guys visited too much. But I think Iceland, it does get cold, but I'm not sure if it gets too cold. Okay. Okay, that's fair. Excuse me. Is it? What's going on in the Netherlands? Sorry, I don't really know. Okay. That's fair. Is it just maybe like one area of it, or is it like everywhere? Okay, that makes sense. So if you go to the smaller cities, it's not too bad. Well, you never know. Though it can't hurt to look up different areas, right? But everywhere is different. It's probably just happening everywhere. It just doesn't get reported so often. Like, they also probably go by population too. If that makes. Because, like, where I live, we're apparently the most, like, violent place there can be to live. But I've seen more violence living in Vancouver. Okay. Well, that's not always guaranteed true. Like, I lived in an area where, before, when I lived in BC, we had a lot of bad gangs, but they were all people that literally lived there. They weren't refugees or anything, but they had their Canadianship and stuff. Oh, okay. Oh, well. You guys have plenty of time to figure out when you guys are going to move, right? I'm just making a little Daisy bookmark. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Give it lots of time. Do a lot of research. Who knows? You might end up in a place you didn't expect to be. Like, in the States? You might. I know they have a lot of rules, so you gotta look up a lot of their immigration stuff. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I was kind of like, oh, okay, Chicago. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't think Chicago's like the safest place. But I know, like, I had to ask if the states, because, like, I know a lot of, like, names out here are names that are named out in Europe as well. Yeah, I was like, I think you picked one of the most scarier spots. Yeah, no, that's fair. Chicago pizza is really good pizza. Yeah, states is big. Canada's bigger than the states, surprisingly. So I believe the biggest countries go Russia, Canada, China, then the states. No, no, no. No, no. Not really. Um so our northern territories, some of it is a little bit, but like we do have smaller cities and stuff in the Yukon and stuff like that, but we're actually quite big. So like and we live everywhere too, so like East Coast, West Coast, on the little islands and everything. Yeah, but those aren't small areas. You gotta realize that that's where people sometimes get confused. Like Ontario, you can drive 24 hours and still be in Ontario. That's still under 150 miles away from the US border. Here, if I wanted to go from the bottom of Alberta to the top, I think it's multiple hours of driving. Because if I even want to get somewhere close, like Jasper or something, that's 4 hours of driving. Yeah. Um, like I said, in the Northern Territories, I believe yes. In the Yukon, yes, but that part of the land's not as big, but is as big. But the parts where we live as people are actually quite massive. So, like, I think Toronto is 3 million people. So that's just the city of Toronto. Yes and no. Normally, you drive an hour, 2 hours, and you're in a town somewhere. Russia has more empty space, though. But we have more landmass, yeah. Yeah, Russia is big. So they have more empty space. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Which makes sense. Mm-hmm. If we had Alaska, like if Canada actually owned Alaska, we would be closer to size, but we don't. Um, who knows? Officially, it's because they're trying to take back what was originally theirs, but who knows really what they're doing. Yeah, that's the people you should be asking. This daisy just looks scary. You know what? That's fair. I know I wanted to originally as well, but now it's not safe to. Another place I wanted to visit is Chernobyl, though I believe that's in Ukraine. Like I said, I don't know my maps well, but I always thought it would be neat to go there. Yeah, Ukraine. I thought so. But yeah, I always wanted to go to Chernobyl. Kinda, yeah. I think it would be neat to see because now it's safe enough, not safe enough, but safe enough that they're doing bus tours there for the last little bit, so people were allowed to go certain areas to explore and see what happened. Yeah, now it's kind of gone. I know. But yeah, I always wanted to see it. Well, Chernobyl was. How do I put it this way? Chernobyl was the area that got blown up with the nuclear generator, so it's not a place people can actually really live. It's an abandoned place. And then people can do little tours through it, but yeah, it probably is ruined by the war. Oh, were people starting to move back in there? Oh, it's probably near the town. Huh. What was the documentary called? Okay. Because I thought, like, the town, at least near the nuclear explosion, was no longer habitable, so people literally didn't live around there. But I'm not sure. There we go. Let's grab some tape. So I can do, at least get this part ready for the watercolors. Huh. Oh, that's neat. I didn't know that. Okay, I had no idea about that because the last one that I watched of documentary on it saying that no one was living there. Oh yeah, I can believe that it's not safe. we go. Oh, okay. Well, it kind of makes sense. It probably got destroyed, right? Yep. And animals. Yeah. I know that they. So I know that when Chernobyl blew up, a lot of the animals were killed, and dogs and cats were killed by, and like farm animals were killed by the soldiers to get people out, and so that they wouldn't breed. Yeah. There we go. I painted that up. Okay, so that one's going to be an ugly looking daisy. Okay, what should the next one be? Mm-hmm. What should this bookmark be? No, I feel like it exploded not too long ago, but long enough. There was another explosion that probably did happen in our lifetime, and that was the one in the States. But I can't remember. Oh yeah, no, that not our lifetime. Too young. Yeah. I remember learning about it in school. Okay, let's add a moon right here. Then there we go. Let's do a little cat's tail. Yeah. 9/11 was in our lifetime. There we go. So we're just doing a little kitty cat. Uh, 93. That's what I'm looking up. I feel like it was. Thought it was 2001? I can't remember. Oh, there we go. Yeah, 2001. So September 11th, 2021. Or 2001. My bad. Yeah. Oh, yeah, so it was your lifetime. You're a year old. I always cannot remember if it was 2000 or 2001. Yeah, you wouldn't remember it. I do, yeah. I remember hearing on it. I think I was in school. But that's it. I don't remember much about it. I just remember going home and hearing there was bad news and not knowing what it was until the next day. Yeah. There we go. So we got a kitty cat. No, that's fair. Sweet. We got a kitty cat. I'm gonna put in this part. We're gonna put in a little bit of stars. We're snowflakes. I haven't figured it out yet. There we go. So that's kind of what we got right now for the kitty cat. So I'm gonna draw that in so we can see it. And then I'll probably erase it. And then we can paint that one, and then we gotta figure out another bookmark. There we go. The little mountain. Kate the kitty cat. There we go. There we go. Perfect. All right, I think, what am I gonna make for the next one? I honestly don't know. Let's do... I don't know. Trying to think of what bookmark I could do. Maybe if I go... There we go. We'll just make a book. There we go. And then we'll get ready to paint it all in. There we go. So we're just tracing the book in right now. There. Oh, I wonder if I can. Sweet. So we got just that. It's probably not going to look greatest, but that's alright. I'm not trying to win a reward, so let's get this markered in so everyone can see it. Okay, get these in. There we go. Okay. Perfect. And, oh, right. Sweet. Let's erase everything. And then we will start painting it in. know they're not going to be the best looking, but I figured it can't hurt to give it a try. Alrighty. I got all that erased. Now it's time to get stuff painted in. Perfect. Okay. Alrighty. Let's grab some colors. I think what I'm going to do, because I don't want the white, I know I want gray. So let's go a bit of gray. Then I'm gonna take a little bit of water. There we go, drop it in. Also gonna grab some more paper towel. Oh, I hear something yelling, but that's okay. Alrighty, I'm going to use a smaller paintbrush. And I'm just going to mix in the gray paint. There we go. Perfect. And we're going to use gray right here. Give it a paint in. There we go. So we have a bit of gray done. So let's give this a wash. Perfect. So I'm just using the paintbrush size one right now. Next color, I think what I'm going to do is, let's go with a yellow. There's a bit of yellow. I'm going to use the lemon yellow color. Where's the little dropper? There we go. Clean water. 3 drops of that. Let's get this a mix in. Nicely. Kind of mix it in here. I'll just bring it here so that way you guys can see the mix. There we go. I'm just going to move this over. And I'm just going to paint the daisy in. There we go, and I'm going to let that kind of dry there. I'm going to give this a wash. Awesome. Perfect. Okay, so the next color I can do is, I think I'm going to do a green. So let's do, I don't want peppermint. Let's go deep green. There's a bit of paint. Yeah, that's all we need for paint right now. Couple drops of that, which is just water, and then mix this area in the best we can. Okay, we're gonna add green to a few areas. There we go. Just gonna trace that area just kind of around. There we go. There. And then we're just gonna grab this one right here. And paint it in. There we go. There we go. The bookmark one is pretty much done. Just go wash that off. I'm just gonna grab this and just go like this. And go like that to kind of make it look like the pages. Now what we're gonna do, honestly, just gonna grab the gray and just kind of like pre-color it in. I know it's like, I'm just kind of changing it up just to kind of see. There we go. Okay. I need a little bit of this. using a little bit of paint cleaner, paintbrush cleaner. Try to get this all clean. There we go. Just trying to keep the paintbrushes nice. I'm just using this as the paint cleaner. Okay. Let's go blue. So we got blue and let's go a light brown. And then I do need this one. And then orange. So we're making an orange cat. And then so blue, that perfect. I think that's it. Awesome. Alrighty. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add paint there. I'm gonna mix this in. And then there we go. So the daisy bookmark is now done. Just kind of changed it up, but it still looks pretty good. Weird, but good. Okay, let's finish the cat. Okay. So we need a blue. Give it a good mix in. Okay. So we're just kind of painting in the sky right now. There we go. And I feel like I'm gonna need a lot more brown, but that's okay. Let's see how it goes. That's not bad. So we're just painting this in. There we go. Perfect. And now we're going to paint in the orange. Oh, wrong way water. There we go. Let's give that a mix in. There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. So all the bookmarks are done. The lilies are done. So we made a couple not lilies, not dandelions, daisies. I'll figure it out eventually. And then we made a couple more bookmarks. Just something nice and simple. There we go. We're just gonna clean our brushes, kind of put everything away. That was actually quite fun doing that little nature book and learning how to do things. So I think I'll do more of those next time. Probably going to do 2 of them. Because, yeah, it didn't take too long to do one. So I think, there we go, here's the page. We have the Imperial Moth and the Fly, I can't pronounce that, but it's the mushroom. So I think those 2 are the next ones that we're gonna, oh my, you can't even see. I think, yeah, those 2 are the next ones that we're gonna give it a go. And try it on the next water paint stream. So we do got a bunch to do, so that's going to be fun. I'm just closing that up and putting that there. And we're just gonna kind of clean up. But yeah, we're gonna do more of that tonight. I am coming back on 8 o'clock Mountain to do a gaming stream. So I'm gonna be coming back on later tonight, and I'm gonna play a little bit of Pal World, and we're gonna work on building a base. We'll work on the base that we're still building now. Work on grabbing a few things and trying to catch more pals. It'll be a nice chill stream. It's just literally just playing and relaxing. There we go. So it should be fun to do. So I'm gonna look forward to that. So I'll be back on later tonight. We're gonna do that tomorrow stream. I think we're gonna try to finish the Notre Dame. we'll see, because like there's still, I think there's 34 bags, so I think we have like a total of 10 bags actually left. So we will kind of see how that goes. Sorry, I'm just like over my garbage can right now, just kind of cleaning out the mixing thing, the paint container. There we go. So I think that's going to be fun. I'm going to give that a clean. And then Sunday, I still haven't figured out what I'm doing. Because I could be doing Pal World, I could be doing more drawing, I don't know. Could start the number paints, but I'm not 100% sure what I want to do yet. Oh, where did I put that paint cleaner? Oh, there it is. But yeah. Sorry, I kind of scooped out the paint cleaner, so that way I can kind of get it cleaned. And then I can reshape my brush, so that way it still stays pretty good. I am going to use the cleaner water. Try to get this all nice and cleaned up. Take a little bit of that, reshape it. Perfect. Now the other one. Looks like I did a good job cleaning this one originally. Okay, I'm just going to go back to this one. Have a little bit more paint cleaner, because I just don't feel like this has gotten cleaned enough. So I'm just going to clean that up, wet it again, and give it a good okay, good. That's better. Okay, those are all nice and tidied. I'm gonna put these away with the other few that I have. Perfect. Put that away. Awesome. Alright, guys. I think I am done for right now, so I'm going to call it quits for this moment, and then I will be back on later tonight to play a little bit of Pal World around 8 o'clock. So, you guys take care. Thanks for joining me today, and for all the chatting and stuff, and I will see all of you guys either later or sometime during the week or next week. Alright, everyone. Excuse me. Take care.